Good morning and welcome to AGB Art. Today I'll be sharing with you 5 tips and tricks to help you on your painting journey. If you enjoy my video, please press like and subscribe. Let's get started. Tip number 1, find inspirations. A lot of my inspirations come from what is outside my garage door. I absolutely love nature, listening to the birds, and watching the little critters run around in the yard. I love listening to music while I paint. I'll post some links in the description of some of the music stations I listen to on my Alexa. Oh my goodness, if you don't know what Pinterest is, you need to get started. Here are some screenshots from my art-inspired board. I just love the colors and the ideas to inspire me for new paintings. A local artist in my town recommended one day to me to use what you have. I had a lot of cardstock, and so I looked up on Pinterest different ideas for how to make packaging for my jewelry. I found these in my garage, and I used them to get cells in paints. I have parchment paper in my pantry that I use to put vases on while I'm varnishing so the vases won't stick. I use extra plastic containers that are empty and cleaned out, and I also have a ton of garbage bags that I like to put on my tables while I'm painting. You could spend an arm and a leg when you start on your painting journey, so I'm recommending that you watch what you spend. I love to shop at thrift stores, and I found these plastic containers for paint, Floetrol, and water. These were about 50 cents. Here's a $2 paper towel stand that I'm using to put vases on when I pour. I love these plastic cups. They're easy for me to hold, and also I can use them for measuring paint and whatever I'm putting in the paints. One of my favorite places to shop is Lowe's Hardware because we have one. And paint samples are only $3.98 for this huge container. They also have a mist tint table. This particular container was $1. These tube paints go on sale. It's almost every other week. It's either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. These are the tops to spray varnish. I collected them and I put them out on my table to lift canvases up off of the table. I only had one issue with that. These are ice cream containers. Here's my issue with those tops. Unfortunately, the paint seeped through. These are popsicle sticks that I got at the dollar store. Always go to the dollar store. There are so many things there. And guess what? They're only $1. The glass vases that I get come from the thrift store for 50 cents a piece. I also picked up pantyhose, still in the packet, at the thrift store for 50 cents, and I use it to cover the Floetrol bottle. You can also use it to cover a car sponge in varnishing. You want to pick colors that you like. You're going to be looking at them, you're going to be touching them, you're probably going to be wearing them, so you might as well enjoy them. I really like the cool colors. And even though I recommend you not use craft paint, I love that color. Here's a tube paint. I really like this blue. So I started a Pinterest board with inspirational colors. Here are some screenshots from it. You can also get paint booklets from your hardware store to give you ideas of what colors might go together. If you're unfamiliar with the color wheel, you can look it up on Pinterest or Google. This one is for sale on Etsy. Just look at what colors you're attracted to. Every once in a while, I'll pick up a tube paint of a color I'm not attracted to and try it in one of my paintings. When you're learning something new, you're going to make mistakes, so it's best to learn from your mistakes. If you need to take notes when you paint, so you know what not to repeat, you can do that. Here is a painting that I did, and I don't like it. It's a mess, but I keep it because I can use it to test out different varnishes. Here's a big mistake I made. I put a glass vase on a styrofoam plate and varnished it, and the varnish ate the styrofoam. This is a vase that I painted last night. Here is the before picture, which I absolutely love. And then this morning, all of the white poured on top of it. Here are the 5 tips again. If you enjoyed my video, please press like and subscribe. See you next time.